episode of Use It Up in the kitchen because we were out of groceries and I've missed grocery time again with our schedule. So anyway, I'm using what I have, which is very minimal. So I'm lucky I have this. I knew if I kept some of the stuff, I'd use it at some point. So what we're going to start with, we're going to take 1.5 cups of chicken broth, which that is one thing I always have on hand is chicken broth. And then we are going to take cornstarch. I prefer to get my chicken broth at Sam's Club because it's cheaper. So we're going to take 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. We're making this Marry Me chicken. And I had sun-dried tomatoes from like forever ago when I made it that are still good because obviously they're dried. So let me get this in a slurry because cornstarch thickens so fast. We used to make quicksand with it, like science fair projects as a kid. And I thought it was so amazing. I don't know if you've ever done that. I can't remember what you mixed with it, but you can put your hand in it and it's like, you know, maybe it's just water. I always thought that was so fun. This kid would always do it. And he would do it every year and win the science fair every year. And I'm like, gosh. But, I mean, he was like the top attraction with it. But anyway. So, we've got that in a slurry. So now we're going to add, we're going to go ahead and add our seasonings. So our seasonings, I've already gone and put them in the bowl because it's hard to hold the phone. So we've got 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of paprika, 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder. I had to toss that jar. Then 1 teaspoon of pepper, 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. We're going to put that in there. As you can see, those little chunky things are my onion powder because my big Sam's container finally was like, I don't know, onion powder clumps up really bad. So got that all stirred in, and then we're going to take 3 teaspoons of garlic. So 1, and I don't care if it's over it. I don't care to put tablespoons in it. Garlic's one of my favorite things, and I keep this jar in the fridge. Now we're going to take, you can use heavy cream. I don't have heavy cream on me. I have 50/50, so I'm going to use a cup of 50/50, which is actually healthier than the heavy cream if you're trying to be particular. I always sub it out. I've never had an issue with it. To me, it's the same. And then I've got some chicken left. You can take 4 chicken breasts or what you have. I don't even know what I have in this. Those are kind of stuck together. So we're, like I said, we're using what we have. I think I only have like 3, but one of them is huge, so I guess that'll count. And I have leftovers, so somebody can eat that. So anyway, here's that. And then we're gonna put 2 tablespoons of butter, and you just quarter them or however you want to do that, just to kind of put them on top. See, that's why we use the 50/50, so now we can save and eat butter on top of it. Just joking. I'm just using what I have. So there is that. And then what we're going to do, I have had this bag forever because how often do you eat sun-dried tomatoes? I mean, in our house, we never eat them. So, and these bags are expensive. So let me put this on top. Measurement on that would be 1/3 cup of sun-dried tomatoes, but I'm tired of seeing this bag in my cabinet, so we're going to put them all in there, including the bag. So there is what we have. And then what we're going to do is you can cook this on high for 3 to 4. I'm going to cook it on low, 6 to 7, because it's early morning. And then we'll come back later and check it. Here's the Marry Me chicken after it's been cooking all day long. I actually went to the grocery store. These are the little like dried tomatoes that are in there. There it is. I added a little bit more 50/50 just now, just because I like the way it looks when it's done. And then I made some pasta to serve over it, and I'll make some homemade garlic bread, and this will be dinner. There it is, all done, and there is my burnt homemade garlic bread. There it is, you guys. Yum.